Hi, I'm Mrs. Joseph, and I'm going to be teaching some kindergarten songs today that teach different phonemic awareness concepts. The idea of this video is not for me to sing the songs entirely so that you're turning on the television and having the kids watch me sing and sing along with me, but for me just to jog your memory about the tune and the words to the songs that I've already come in and sang in your classrooms. We're going to start with the song A-A, E-E-I, Itty-I-O-O, Itty, A-E-I-O-U, I Like You. And this is a song where students can substitute different initial consonant sounds in the front, and it changes the way the song sounds, and kids really love it. You need a little whiteboard, a pen, and maybe something to erase with so that the kids can see and you can manipulate the letters for them to watch as you sing the song. This one goes A, E, I, Itty, I, O, Itty, A-E-I-O-U, I like you. And then you ask the students, somebody give me a letter that's not a vowel that we can put in the front of our song to change it. Could you give me a letter in the alphabet that's not A-E-I or U?
C.
Okay, let's see what it sounds like with the letter C in the front. And boys and girls, what's another letter that makes the K sound, same as C?
K.
K, good. So K also works here. So now it's going to go K-K, Kiki, Kai Kitty, Kai Coco. Let's sing it with the C in the front. K-K, Kiki, Kai Kitty, Kai Coco, Kitty, Kiki, Kai Coco, I like you. And then you just keep asking students to substitute other letters in the front. And I always like to end, sometimes I let kids choose the letter that their name starts with. They like to do that. You know, if a kid's name is Jack, you might want to try it with J-J, G-G, Jai, Jitty, Jai, Jojo. They love R because it makes the Scooby-Doo sound. Ray, ray, ree, ree, ry, riddy, ry, ro, ro, riddy, ray, ree, ry, ro, roo, I like you. And then I always let them end with the letter P, because potty humor gets you a long way in kindergarten, and when you put the P letter in the front, it lets kids say pee and poo, and they love that. So it goes pay, pay, pee, pee, pie, pitty, pie, po, po, pitty, pay, pee, pie, po, poo. I like you. Kids love that. What other song lets you say pee and poo? I don't know. So that was A-A-E-E-I, Itty-I-O-O. I don't really know any official title for that song, but that's what I call it. And then many teachers already know the song Apples and Bananas, and that also is a song that lets people play with vowel sounds, both long and short. I always write the vowels down. And I always tell the kids we're going to start out singing the song regular. I like to eat, eat, eat apples and bananas. I like to eat, eat, eat apples and bananas. So it goes like this. I like to eat, eat, eat apples and bananas. I like to eat, eat, eat apples and bananas. And then I might ask the kids, what is the long vowel sound for A when it says its name? And kids will say, A. So then you go, I like to eat, apples and bananas. And they will crack up because they think that's hilarious. I like to eat, apples and bananas. And then you can choose the pace. You can ask the kids if you want them to review for you what's the long vowel sound for E, what's the short vowel sound for O, or you can just go through the song quickly using long vowel sounds first and then short. So you could say, I like to eat, apples and bananas. I like to eat, apples and bananas. An example of a short vowel sound, you might want to say ought. I like to ought, apples and bananas. I like to ought, apples and bananas. Boys and girls, what's the long sound that you make? So they might go you or ooh. I like to oot, ooples and bananas. I like to oot, ooples and bananas. And then you can end by singing the regular verse. I like to eat, apples and bananas. I like to eat, apples and bananas. So that's apples and bananas, where you manipulate the vowel sounds long and short to change the song. And this song is a little trickier, and I promise that I will type out some examples of letters and rhymes that you can use. But the monster song allows students to substitute initial consonant sound in front of monster to change it to bonster or ronster. And then it also helps them to make rhymes with body parts using that same letter, and then at the end you draw a monster. It's really cool. So the teacher starts by coming up with some letter sounds like B, and you have to also have a body part in mind. So when I think of B, I'm thinking that B in front of the word shoulders would change it to boulders. I'm going to put an R here. And the reason I'm choosing R is because when I think of the word nose, if I put an R in front of it and take the N away, it changes it to rose. And I'll put an F, because when I think of the word chin, if I take away the ch and substitute it with f, it makes it into the word fin. And the song goes like this. I'm thinking of a monster. Boo, boo, boo. My monster is from Bonster. And where I have my shoulders, my monster has boulders. And you can pause and let the kids kind of guess or predict what the word is going to change to. I'm thinking of a monster. My monster is from Ronster. And where I have my nose, my monster has a rose. That's right. Rose, a flower nose. F goes. I'm thinking of a monster. My monster is from Fonster. And where I have my chin, my monster has a fin, just like a shark. And now I'll draw him. And then you take your whiteboard and you draw a creepy monster with a rose nose. And I always give him mean eyes and little antennae. And he's going to have boulder shoulders. Sometimes kids, vocabulary-wise, don't know what boulders are, so you might have to ask kids, what are boulders? They're big rocks. That's right. And, oh yeah, he's got to have a fin for a chin. And then you show the monster, and they go, ah! And then you can kind of revisit the monster you created by going through the song again. I'm thinking of a monster. My monster is from Bonster. And where I have my shoulders, my monster has boulders, big rock shoulders. I'm thinking of a monster. My monster is from Ronster. And where I have my nose, my monster has a rose. I'm thinking of a monster. My monster is from Fonster. And where I have my chin, my monster has a fin, like a shark. Ears and gears rhyme. Sometimes I go tummy, mummy, chest, nest. And I've drawn like a bird's nest, with a little bird coming out of his chest. But I will make sure that I type some ideas for that song, because this one's tricky because it takes some ingenuity on the part of the teacher to come up with those rhymes. That's the monster song.